Hey guys, we're back with the part 3 of my Sims 4 smart home build. And in this episode, you're going to see that we're going to be working on the exterior of this home. Now, I wanted to go in depth on the exterior, but I had realized that I really don't have the space that I was looking for. So this is going to be a short video on just the front of the home, and maybe later on when we work on other houses, we'll use a bigger lot. Now, what I'm doing here with the walk path is I really didn't want to have a straightforward walk path. I wanted to go at an angle, and that's what I'm working on here. But you'll see that as I start to put in the plants around it and put in the fountain that I wanted to have, I really just don't have the space to use a angled walk path, so I have to go back and put it in as a straightforward walk path. Now this fountain here, I really had some good ideas with it, but it didn't work out because, like I said, with the space, it's going to limit me on what kind of plants I can use in that area. So you'll see me play around with the fountain here, and I really like that ball that you use in the center of the fountain. We take away the octagonal fountain here and just kind of put in just a regular straight path with the two ball fountains in here. Now we're going to start moving over to the other side of the lot and start putting in the dirt for the flower bed, just to kind of give it a little bit more coloring there instead of just having straightforward plants. And right here, I don't know what it was, but my brush kept attaching to the side of that fountain, and it was deleting sections of the dirt that I didn't want deleted. So I kind of struggled there for a bit, but we got through it. Now, I wanted to do on each side of the walk path was a series of pebbles, but when I pulled out that brush with the pebbles on it, the pebbles looked way too fake to me, and I just didn't like it. I got rid of it. We're going to put in some trees over here on the end of the lot to try and give us a little more privacy, because there is that walk path around the lot itself. So we kind of use this more like a fencing, because you can't put a fence on the end of a lot. In Sims 4, it needs to be one tile away from the edge. And you'll see that throughout the video a couple of times, because I kind of forget that you can't put it there. Now what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to find a way to do like bushes or something just to kind of fence off the front of the yard, and I'll have to just kind of go in with a bunch of different bushes and kind of space them just a bit away from the edge. We throw in a couple of flowers here in the garden just to give it a little bit more color. And we're just kind of, everything's going to be really simple in this exterior of the home. I just add in a lot of flowers just to give the front yard a lot of color, because the house itself is just that solid black. If you guys don't know, there is a code called move objects, and what that allows you to do is you can actually place objects inside of another object. And I used this code right here in the film, and what it's doing is now those yellow flowers, I can put them inside of the other flowers just to get the flowers a lot closer to each other. Now I'm just adding in more flowers, like I said, to try and use it as like a fenced in area for the house. And I'm trying to select a tree to provide somewhat shade in the front yard, but I try not to use too many trees in any of the builds that I do, because although they look nice, they really get in the way when you're actually playing the game. Because if you zoom in your camera and you're trying to look inside your house, the trees are just going to be in the way. So I try not to use too many trees. That way you can play the game as the house is built and not have to tear down the trees just so you can play. Now I'm going in right here, and I filled in that little wall space that I missed a while back. And I'm going to be starting to add in the lights on the exterior of this home. Now, I do a lot of garden lights here just to make everything look nice, but in reality you really don't need this many lights in the front of your home. With the walk path that I have here, I wanted to add some lighting to light it up, but without kind of hiding lights in bushes on the walk path, there wasn't much that I can do, but I figure there's enough lighting to where you can see. And that's pretty much it, guys. That is the exterior of this home. There's not much to it, but I hope you guys enjoy the scenery around it. Maybe in the next build that we have, we can go into more depth on the exterior. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.